Have you ever wondered if there's something more beyond what the eyes can see? Or if the presence of something benevolent is around you, offering guidance and protection? It may seem surprising, but angels might be more present in your life than you think, and many secret signs indicate their presence in your home. If you think there are only grand and evident signs, get ready to discover how small details and everyday experiences can be disguised angelic messages. Welcome to the Rational Spirituality Channel, a space dedicated to exploring and sharing knowledge that leads us to an extraordinary life experience. To fill yourself daily with more knowledge like this, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. The truth is that these signs can appear in unexpected ways, from the sweet perfume that floats in the air to that sudden chill that gives you a sense of comfort. You are about to embark on a journey of discoveries that could change the way you see the world around you. Get ready to unveil the mysteries that angels have to offer and learn to recognize the clues that are constantly within your reach. Finding feathers in your home without an apparent source might be one of those secret signs indicating the presence of angels. It's as if the angels want to tell us that we are not alone, that there is protection and care coming from higher realms. Imagine walking through the living room and coming across a small, white feather right in the middle of the way. It may seem simple, but this is an angelic whisper, a delicate way to remind us that the angels in your home are always nearby, ready to offer support when you need it most. The discovery of feathers may not just be a coincidence, but a moment of deep spiritual connection. For many, these findings are associated with moments of introspection or when we are searching for answers. Perhaps you are going through a challenge, and that feather on the floor is a reminder that greater forces are acting in your favor. In situations like this, it might be interesting to pick up that feather, hold it in your hands, and reflect on what has been happening in your life. Ask silent questions, as if you were talking to an invisible friend. This small action can open doors to valuable insights. Considering the presence of feathers as a sign of something greater, it might be helpful to create a space in your home for these discoveries. A dedicated shelf or a small altar with meaningful objects can be a start. Place the feathers you find there, along with other elements that bring peace, such as candles or crystals. This helps strengthen the bond with the spiritual realm and reminds you that angels are always nearby. The feathers are just the beginning of this invisible dialogue. Stay alert for the next secret signs, as they may appear when you least expect them, perhaps in the form of coins that appear out of nowhere. Have you ever wondered about the mystery behind the coins that appear out of nowhere? Finding coins in unusual places might be more than just a coincidence. It's one of the secret signs that angels are in your home, trying to catch your attention in a subtle but powerful way. Sometimes, you might find a coin in an unexpected spot or with a date that seems to resonate deeply with some event or important decision in your life. It's as if the angels use these coins to remind us that they are listening and are there to guide our choices and paths. It's curious how these coins can appear just when we are seeking answers or dealing with difficult decisions. You might be walking down the street, lost in thought, and suddenly, a shiny coin catches your attention. It could be an invitation to pause and reflect on your decisions, or perhaps a reminder that the good things in life are not planned but found. You might even start collecting these coins, creating a signs journal, where each coin represents a step taken under the guidance of the angels in your home. And of course, it's worth paying attention to the details of the coin you find. The year engraved on it might hold special meaning, related to a past event or a future dream. If this happens, take a moment to meditate on this connection and what the angels are trying to communicate. Perhaps the coin is there to remind you that the universe is vast, full of possibilities, and that the angels are by your side to help reveal the secrets that need to be discovered. Just like the coin you found unexpectedly, sometimes the answers are right in front of you, ready to be recognized. And speaking of answers that appear unexpectedly, have you ever felt an unexplained shiver? You know that shiver that appears without warning? We're not just talking about any chill, but one of those chills that runs down your spine and makes the hair on your arms stand up. It's a secret sign, and many believe it may indicate the presence of angels in your home. When these unexpected vibrations take over your body, it's possible that you're feeling the elevated energy of angels, who operate on frequencies different from ours manifesting their presence in ways that go beyond common understanding. These spiritual chills are more than just physical responses. They can be signs that something important is happening in your energetic field. Perhaps you've just made an important choice, and that shiver is confirmation from the angels, signaling that you're on the right path. Or maybe you're about to find an answer to a question that has troubled you for some time. In moments like this, it's helpful to stop, take a deep breath, and open yourself to the message that the angels might be trying to communicate. They might be whispering that you are protected and guided by forces beyond your understanding. A good exercise when you feel these chills is to close your eyes and visualize an angel by your side. Imagine the light and love it radiates, enveloping you in an aura of protection and peace. Sometimes, these secret signs are accompanied by intuitions or sudden ideas, so keep an open mind to perceive any insight or inspiration that may arise. These moments are invitations to strengthen the connection with the angelic realm and to trust that, even when we don't fully understand, there is a benevolent presence watching over us. And speaking of messages from beyond, have you ever heard an inexplicable ringing in your ears? Hearing a ringing in your ears out of nowhere? That sound might seem like an alien frequency, but many believe it's one of the secret signs of angels trying to communicate. Angels, with their infinite wisdom, use subtle sounds and invisible touches to convey messages that, though initially incomprehensible, carry valuable wisdom and guidance. When you notice a sudden ringing or buzzing, it might be their way of saying, "Pay attention, there's something important you need to know." If you've experienced this, you know that the ringing isn't always uncomfortable. Sometimes, it comes as a reminder for you to slow down and listen to your inner self. When this sensation arises, pause for a moment and reflect on what you were thinking or doing. The angels in your home might be trying to alert you about an important decision or guide you during a moment of doubt. Consider keeping a journal of these occurrences, noting the moments when these signs appear and what they might mean to you. This simple habit can provide clarity and strengthen your connection with the spiritual world. For many, hearing this mysterious sound can be a disconcerting experience, but see it as a reminder that the universe is vast and full of possibilities. The angels might be encouraging you to trust more in your intuition and natural abilities. As you develop this sensitivity to hear these subtle messages, you realize that you're not alone on your journeys. There is a loving presence guiding every step, a presence that uses all tools, from visual signs to buzzing sounds, to ensure you know you're on the right path. And speaking of warm and comforting sensations, have you ever felt an inexplicable warmth wrapping around you in an invisible embrace? Feeling a sudden, comforting warmth is one of those secret signs that make us stop and think. It's not the kind of warmth that comes from the sun or a blanket, but something more subtle and deep, as if an invisible presence is wrapping you in a loving embrace. This feeling of warmth is often associated with the presence of angels in your home, especially when the environment around you seems unchanged. Archangel Michael, known for his protective power, is often remembered for inducing these feelings of warmth and security, helping us feel confident in moments of uncertainty. It's fascinating how this warmth can arise precisely when we need emotional comfort. Imagine facing a tough day, full of challenges and worries, and suddenly you feel a wave of warmth that brings you peace and tranquility. It's like the angels are giving you a sign that everything will be okay and that you're being cared for. In these situations, it's helpful to pause for a moment, close your eyes, and give thanks for this angelic presence. Acknowledging these sensations is an important step in strengthening your connection with the spiritual realm. If you frequently find yourself surrounded by this feeling of warmth, it might be time to pay more attention to the signs the universe is sending you. Consider this a reminder that you're not alone, even when things seem difficult. Try meditating or spending some time in silence, tuning into this protective energy and allowing it to guide your actions and decisions. This warmth might be a clear message that angels are by your side, ready to offer unconditional love and support. And, of course, since music can also be a powerful bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, have you ever noticed songs that seem to speak directly to your soul, conveying angelic messages? Music has a unique ability to touch our soul and resonate within us in ways that words cannot. Sometimes, this connection goes beyond what we can perceive at first glance, being one of the secret signs that angels are in your home. You might hear an old song that reminds you of special moments, or lyrics that speak directly to your heart, exactly when you need to hear that message. Music is a powerful form of communication, and angels use its notes and melodies to offer us guidance and inspiration in an almost magical way. Many people report experiences where a song starts playing at a crucial moment, offering comfort or an answer they were seeking. Imagine driving your car, thinking about a complicated problem, and suddenly a song plays on the radio, bringing the exact message you needed to hear. It's no coincidence. It's a way for the angels in your home to communicate and let you know they're with you at all times. To catch these subtle messages, it's important to pay attention to what you feel when listening to these songs and what insights they might offer in your daily life. To make the most of these musical experiences, consider creating a playlist of songs that bring you peace and lift your spirit. Listen to these songs whenever you feel the need for a spiritual connection or comfort. You might notice patterns or recurring themes in the lyrics or melodies, revealing hidden messages that the angels are trying to convey to you. This practice can not only bring peace and clarity, but also strengthen your connection with the angelic world. And speaking of messages that manifest in unexpected ways, have you ever felt that little flutter in your stomach with no apparent explanation? Who hasn't felt that little flutter in their stomach for no apparent reason? It might seem like just a common physical reaction, but many believe that this sensation is one of the secret signs that angels are in your home, trying to communicate in a subtle and intimate way. This sensation is especially noticeable when there's no logical reason to be nervous or anxious, suggesting that perhaps the angels are working within you, connecting with your solar plexus chakra, an area known to govern our emotions and intuitions. These stomach flutters are like small reminders that something significant is happening in your energetic field. It could be a message from the angels that you're on the right path, or that an important decision is about to be made. In moments like this, try to pay attention to what's happening around you. What were you thinking or doing when this sensation appeared? The angels in your home might be guiding your actions and encouraging you to trust your intuition more. This can be especially helpful when facing dilemmas or making decisions that affect your personal or professional life. To connect more deeply with these sensations and understand the messages that the angels are sending, consider practicing meditation or conscious breathing. This can help calm the mind and allow you to better interpret what your body is trying to communicate. Imagine the angels wrapping you in a hug of light and love, providing you with security and clarity for the steps ahead. This butterflies in the stomach feeling can be a gentle reminder that you are being cared for and guided by forces beyond comprehension. And, speaking of inexplicable signs, have you ever smelled a sweet fragrance in the air that didn't seem to come from any known source? Have you ever noticed a sweet and pleasant aroma appearing out of nowhere without any apparent source? This intriguing experience is one of the secret signs that angels might be in your home, manifesting their presence through subtle fragrances. Different angels are associated with distinct scents, and these essences may appear to offer comfort or remind you that you're being guided by higher forces. It's as if an angel is standing by your side, leaving a trail of peace and love for you to feel their presence in a tangible way. These fragrances may arise at significant moments, such as when you're meditating or praying, or even during everyday activities like cooking or cleaning. If you smell a scent of roses or jasmine, for example, it might be an angel wanting to reassure you and affirm that everything is under control. Or perhaps it's a familiar fragrance that brings back memories of a departed loved one, a sign that they are near, watching over you. When this aroma appears, take a moment to connect with the feeling it evokes and consider what the angels in your home might be trying to communicate. To further explore this olfactory connection, consider creating an environment conducive to receiving these angelic messages. Use scented candles or incense that resonate with your energy and provide a sense of well-being and tranquility. By cultivating this atmosphere, you can more easily recognize these secret signs, opening yourself up to communication with the spiritual realm. The presence of these fragrances may be an indication that you are never truly alone, even when you can't see the support being offered. And if you've ever felt that someone is beside you, even when you seem to be alone, it might be another sign that the angels are closer than you think. Have you ever felt as if you weren't alone, even when it seems you are? This feeling of presence, even in solitude, is one of the secret signs that angels are in your home, offering their silent and loving support. It can happen when you are in a quiet space, suddenly feeling that someone or something is there with you, bringing a sense of security and comfort. It's as if an invisible force is by your side, assuring you that no matter what happens, you are being cared for and guided by unseen hands. These moments of feeling accompanied can be particularly noticeable during times of sadness or uncertainty when you most need a reminder that you are being supported. Perhaps you're going through an emotional challenge, and this subtle presence is a way for the angels in your home to tell you that you are not alone on this journey. In these moments, try to embrace the feeling rather than ignore it, allowing it to bring the peace and strength you need. Think of it as an invisible hug from someone who truly cares about your well-being. If you frequently experience this sensation of company, consider keeping a journal to record when and where it occurs. This can help you identify patterns and understand the messages being conveyed. Opening yourself up to this communication can strengthen your bond with the spiritual world, allowing you to receive continuous support in all aspects of life. This feeling of never being alone can be one of the most comforting signs of all, reminding you that you are always surrounded by love and protection. And speaking of visual manifestations of angelic presence, have you ever witnessed those bright lights that appear out of nowhere? Have you ever noticed sudden flashes of light that seem to come out of nowhere? These luminous moments are often considered secret signs that angels are in your home, communicating in a visual and impressive way. These lights may appear as small glimmers in the corner of your eye, sudden sparks, or even rays of light that cross the room without any apparent source. They are like little waves of confirmation, showing that there is an angelic presence around you, offering guidance and support. These flashes can occur when you are in a state of introspection or when you are seeking answers to deep questions. They serve as a kind of good morning from the spiritual world, indicating that you are being watched and that your concerns are noticed. If you notice these signs, take the moment to reflect on what you were thinking or feeling. It could be an opportunity to receive important insights or directions that the angels in your home are trying to share with you. To strengthen your ability to perceive and interpret these light manifestations, create an environment where you can focus on meditation and silence. This will help fine-tune your perception and better recognize these signs when they occur. Keep an open mind and a receptive heart, knowing that these lights are a clear sign that you are surrounded by a benevolent presence that desires your well-being. As you become accustomed to these manifestations, you may begin to see other forms of angelic communication, connecting even more with the spiritual realm. And if you've ever felt an inexplicable warmth, you know that angelic signs can be multifaceted and surprising. Now that you know the 10 secret signs that angels are in your home, it's time to open your eyes and heart to these subtle manifestations. The next time you feel a comforting warmth, hear an inexplicable hum, or notice a sudden glow, remember that it's not just a coincidence. These signs are invitations to connect with the spiritual world and trust that benevolent forces are working in your favor. Are you ready to explore these messages and apply this knowledge to your daily life? Start paying attention to the details and see how these signs can bring clarity, comfort, and guidance. It's time to dive into this journey of discovery and allow the wisdom of the angels to illuminate your path. Don't miss the chance to transform your life and find the guidance you seek. Your connection with the angelic world might be just one sign away. If you resonated with these words, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content on spirituality and spiritual growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey of spiritual awakening. Let's create a community of mutual support where we can inspire each other to live with more inner freedom and authenticity every step of the way. Leave a comment sharing your thoughts and experiences with secret signs that angels are in your home. Which of the secret signs described have you experienced or think you may have experienced, even without realizing it? How did it affect your perspective on the presence of angels in your life? Your story could be the light that guides others on their own journeys of awakening. Do you enjoy the content on this channel and want to help strengthen our space of light? Check the first comment below the video to find out how.